Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Jason, and today I have a book review for you guys. I'm talking about The Wasp Factory by Iain Banks. This was his first novel. I think he's more well known for his science fiction stuff. Yeah, this was written or published in 1984. It has a reputation of being a very disturbing book, which I'd say it was. I don't know if I'd say it's like one of the most disturbing novels I've ever read, but it's definitely pretty screwed up. Yeah, basically it's about this like he's like 16. His name's Frank. He lives in Scotland, I think, or Ireland, something like that, with his dad on this little island, and he he's he's a psychopath. Basically, he loves torturing animals. He is very weird. Like he's very like compulsive and like OCD, and it comes from his dad. His dad raised him in this really weird way where like, he like forced him to memorize all these like measurements and things of everything in the house. Part of it is the weirdness is like his dad never registered him with like the state, so he doesn't have a birth certificate or like social security card or any of that stuff. So like on paper he doesn't really like exist like to the authorities. He's not like a real citizen or whatever. So he kind of has to like stay hidden from society a little bit, or like, I think what they do when like the police come around and stuff, or like whatever the authorities, they just they like pretend that he's like an orphan that is like his dad's nephew. So he has to pretend that his dad is like his uncle or something, and that his parents are dead and stuff like that, to keep the authorities from like digging too deep into who he actually is and stuff. So that's kind of weird. But anyway, he like lives on this island, and he just like tortures animals and does all this weird stuff. He's very superstitious. He's got all these like weird rituals that he does. He's got these poles set up all around the island that he uses for like they're warding off something or something, and he puts like animal skulls on them. And there's like all these times when he's going around, he's like maintaining these like poles that he has. He like names different sections of the island based on things that happened there that are important to him in his life. And the main thing that's kind of part of this like weird like pseudo religion that he ascribes to, that he kind of made up, is this it's called the Wasp Factory, and it's like an actual physical thing that he made, and he uses it to like predict the future and stuff. So what he does is he'll capture a wasp and he puts it in this wasp factory. It's like a maze, and in the maze there's like 12 different rooms. It's like built in a clock kind of. So like each of the different rooms has like a different way that this wasp will get killed. There's like a fire room, there's like a drowning room, there's like a gas room, there's like all these different like a crushing room. There's all these like different mechanisms. So like the wasp goes into like a random room, and like a door shuts, and then it gets killed in whatever way. And so like he thinks that whatever way the wasp kind of like chooses is like some kind of omen or something to some event that's going to happen in his life in the future. So it's very strange. He's a very strange little person. We also find out that pretty early on that he also has murdered a few people. He goes into detail about how he did that and stuff, and it's pretty messed up. One of the people was like his little brother. Or half brother, I guess. One of the people was like his niece or cousin or something. He also has a brother, and his brother is also crazy. His brother was locked away in an insane asylum. His name's Eric, and he was locked away in an insane asylum because he was doing crazy stuff. He was burning dogs alive and like torturing kids, not torturing them, but like making them eat bugs and stuff. And the local people were like, he's got to go away. So they arrested him. They took him away to like a sanitarium or whatever. In the beginning of the book, we find out that Eric, his brother, has broken out of the insane asylum and is trying to make his way back to their house or whatever. And so, you know, a lot of the story is about, like, his brother calling him and then their conversations and stuff. His brother is straight up crazy. There's a bunch of backstory stuff that happens with his brother, and you kind of understand, like, what happened to make him that way, and that's really kind of a cool part of the book. But yeah, I mean, that's basically it. It's just about this crazy kid, this psychopathic kid, and his brother. I'm not going to give away the ending because it was really, really crazy. Yeah, it's wild. So yeah, what did I think? I thought the book was pretty good. It's definitely disturbing. It's definitely screwed up, but I don't think it was quite. You know, it wasn't as bad as, like, I was expecting it to be. It wasn't that graphic as far as, like, the gore and stuff. There wasn't a lot of scenes of, like, really, really graphic gore or like super vivid descriptions of that kind of thing. It's mainly disturbing because the animal cruelty part of it, like, that was pretty bad. There's a lot of that. The fact that this is, like, a little kid, and, like, the story takes place, he's like 16, but a lot of the backstory stuff when he's talking about when he killed people, like, I think the first time he killed somebody he was like 8 or something like that. He was very, very young, so it's, like, really messed up that it's, like, a kid doing this. Just his general kind of outlook on the world, because it's all told in first person perspective from his perspective, and so you really get like a deep understanding of how he thinks and stuff. He's, like, he hates women. He thinks everyone is, like, he's a psychopath. He thinks everyone is, like, just a toy to play with, and it's really, really, it's just jarring and weird, and it makes you uncomfortable for sure. And yeah, like I said, the ending is crazy. It just it kind of comes, like, you don't really see it coming. There's hints, like, thinking back on it, there's definitely hints throughout the book as to what's going to happen, but I do recommend it. I don't think this book is for everyone. Like I said, there's a lot of animal cruelty, there's a lot of stuff like that, so if that bothers you, definitely don't pick this book up. Like, the message, I guess, is just that, like, everyone's kind of born the way they are, and you don't choose that part of it. Then you make decisions and you go through your life. It doesn't really matter in the end because everyone ends up dead. It's like, so the Wasp Factory, right? Like, this wasp goes in and, like, wanders around until eventually it stumbles upon a room that kills it. And it's like a metaphor for how people live their lives. They, like, are born into a circumstance they didn't really control, and then they just have to make decisions, and each decision that they make kind of leads to the next and leads to the next, and eventually you die. It definitely got me thinking, and it definitely is one that I think I'm gonna remember for a while because it's pretty crazy. The Wasp Factory by Iain Banks. Check it out if you've got the stomach for it. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's pretty interesting. If you've read it, please let me know, and let me know what you thought, and yeah, I'd like to discuss it more with you. Or if you've read any other Iain Banks books that you would recommend. Like I said, I think mostly he's more well known for his science fiction stuff, but yeah, I'm totally into that too. So let me know if there's anything else I should check out by him. Yeah, like and subscribe. I've got more videos planned coming up. I know I've kind of been not really putting out as much content as I would like, but I do have a few more videos I'm working on right now. So hopefully I can get back to doing at least one video a week. It's my goal. But you know, it's been busy. All right, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.